Okay, this is part two of cool storage auction finds where I'm talking about the Volkswagen Bus that I bought through Dan Dotson, the auctioneer on Storage Wars. Again, this is probably 2005, I'm guessing, somewhere around 2005, 2006 when I bought this Volkswagen Bus. And so what we did, as I mentioned, is we broke into it, we put it on a flatbed, we brought it to my warehouse, which is where this picture it was taken, and then we got a locksmith to make us some keys for the exterior doors and for the ignition, and set about starting to think about what to do with it. At first, my idea was to fix it up and get it really, really nice and straight, everything just dialed in on this bus, and give it to my daughter as her first car. But when I realized, I don't know if you've ever been in a Volkswagen Bus, but from the very front to you is a very short distance. Okay, these are not made very crash worthy, and so realizing that this might be her first car, and thinking about maybe her first accident, I thought, nah, I don't think this would be the best vehicle for her. Then I started thinking about just fixing it up for myself. But what ended up happening was I had several classic muscle cars from the late 60s that I was working on and that I was enjoying, and just never made the time to get this car fixed up. So I ended up selling the boxes that were in the bus, because the bus was filled floor to ceiling with boxes of stuff, and I ended up selling that to the guy that approached me at the storage auction. I called him up after we'd kind of gone through the stuff, and it was all basically household items and kid stuff, and basically flea market type stuff. There was unfortunately nothing super valuable in there, and he came and took it all away for 75 bucks. He was happy, I was happy, because it reduced my cost basis in the bus. And so it basically sat for a while. I was thinking about getting it running, and just it became kind of a second or third kind of stepchild to my muscle cars. So I ended up not doing anything with it. Finally, I just listed it on Craigslist. I think I was asking like $750 for it, or maybe $800, $900. This guy came out, offered me $600. He wanted to put it. He was a guy that went out to the Baja races in Baja, California, and he was going to put a bigger engine in it, fix it up, and use it to drive down to Mexico for like dune buggy and Baja bug type racing. So he was happy. He took it off my hands for 600 bucks. I didn't make a lot of money on this bus. I made a little bit of money. At least I didn't lose any money. But it was one of those deals that sounded good at the time. I took a chance on the boxes having some good stuff, and being able to fix up the bus and keep it for myself. So that's another cool thing about storage auctions, vehicles and things like this. I mean, where can you find a Volkswagen Bus for 375 bucks, or in this case about 300 bucks? A great basis for a project. I just ran out of time to really do it, and ended up just selling it. So I can't tell you this was a spectacular find where I made thousands and thousands of dollars, but it was fun while it lasted. I learned a lot in the process, and that I can now take that information and teach you and teach other people about storage auctions. I got to meet Dan Dotson before he made it big, and found out he was a great guy, nice guy, very genuine person, and so it was a great experience. So that's today's cool storage auction find of the day. This has been part two. If you like what you see and you want to see more, be sure to hit the subscribe button up above, and we'll be happy to send some more videos your way. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.